His morning crew with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
So we discovered that Allie calls once, twice, 3 times a week 911.
No,
Recently.
maybe once a week. The last couple weeks, yeah, I've called once a week.
And yesterday it was on a moped on the interstate, which that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that person getting hurt going 5 miles an hour.
No, that's very dangerous.
On the interstate,
That's not
especially.
allowed.
So people are starting to chime in at 800-447-7234.
This person says 911 should only be utilized for life-threatening emergencies. Our 911 system is so inundated with calls that they don't meet that criteria. They have a hard time responding to the real emergencies. I do think it's awesome that Allie is so vigilant and wants so badly to help others, but ultimately she could be injuring others by clogging up the 911 system.
Well,
I will say that if it's not a life-threatening thing, which I think a moped on the interstate is.
That's life-threatening.
But
yeah.
if it's not immediately, I will say this is not an emergency. And if they can't take the call, they'll transfer me to the non-emergency line. And sometimes I will call the non-emergency line as well.
You know that one?
I have it saved in my phone, yeah.
Okay.
Which everyone should, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Do you have it in your phone?
Of course
I'll
not.
share it with you.
Of course
Okay.
not. So here's what I'm curious on this morning. The last time you had to dial emergency or non-emergency? 800-447-7234. That's the non-emergency line. What about you, Justine?
I agree with Allison. If there's somebody doing something that's going to cause harm to themselves or others, you kind of got to get involved, maybe not directly.
When was the last time you did that?
I was coming back from Charleston, and the traffic was really heavy on 26, and there was a pit bull and like 3 or 4 puppies following her down the side of the road.
Oh.
That's
And I
sad.
called for that. I mean, there's just some things, and I know the police officers have other things that they have to deal with, in maybe more important than some of the things we're calling about. Actually, I think now that I think about it, the last time I called 911 was down in the Keys, where a person was traffic hopping. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they pass a few cars, wait, pass a few cars, wait. But this was all on the double yellow line.
Oh, so they were on foot and trying to cross a busy road?
No, they were in a car, just passing cars here and there, just 3 or 4 cars at a
they're
time.
from Miami. They do that in Miami all the time. They just fly right in and out and weave between the traffic to get there. Oh, yeah.